Music and art are the response of the human soul to things they cannot express in words, and sometimes it spills out into the environment around us, even into our yards. This one has a military theme, and these people are really into trains. Sometimes I don't understand what the inspiration was, but that doesn't mean I can't appreciate it. You see, I really like quirky things. And when I see them randomly on the road, I don't have a problem stopping and wandering in their yard. So maybe you can understand why I would plan a trip to something called a Serpent Mound. And thanks to the foresight of this gentleman, there is a mound still to see. Come along as I explore some old, quirky places. Who knows how many millions of baskets of dirt were hauled up to form this mound? We're not sure how old it is or why it was even here. And if somebody didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't even realize it was a serpent. But if you come here and walk the grounds, you'll know it was inspired by something that is both ancient and modern. I took hundreds of pictures, but it really doesn't photograph well. It's one of those places you have to go to. This is in Chillicothe, Ohio. They have a nice little visitor center, park, plan a couple hours. Moundsville, West Virginia is home to two expressions of human spirit, and they're right across the street from one another. But first, the mound.
It is huge. Look in relationship to those people. And it's been abused. It's been excavated sloppily. Apparently there was a train that ran around it. But it's still here. We're gonna go walk to the top. It's a miracle that it was saved, because a couple people that owned it just wanted to flatten it and get it out of the way. They wanted to build here. Unfortunately, they didn't. And look,
In 1908, the Daughters of the American Revolution, the Wheeling chapter, saved the mound from demolition. The following year, the state of West Virginia purchased the site for preservation, and in 1964, it was declared a National Historic Landmark. The prison warden was its caretaker for many decades. Guess where the stone steps and the wall came from, and who built it?
They had time.
Well, how do you light your cigarette? You're not allowed to have a cigarette in prison.
What year did that start?
You get somebody to sneak you in a cigarette and you plug some kind of wire into your light socket. And it'll eventually get hot enough to light your
jeez.
cigarette. If you get in prison, you learn all kinds of stuff. Okay, guys. Now, because the state was investigating the penitentiary that year, the CAs working this cell block received flying jackets, helmets with visors, and shields. They also got a plexiglass shield on wheels for to feed the men to the world rights. They got extra privileges. One of those lawsuits got them telephone booth in August of '86. He had one or two men on it.
When it was first decided to build a prison here, this was the first building they erected. It's made of hand-cut sandstone from the local quarry. Guess who built that? Inmate labor built the whole thing, and it was opened in 1876. And now for the part we were really interested in.
Oh, cool.
Well, I might not call it funny, but it is pretty interesting. Check out the walls of these cells. Subscribe below and leave me a comment. Check out my Etsy page, Mom's Stuff Treasures.